In today's video, I'm going to show you strategies to use your Celestia TIA tokens in DeFi. These strategies are going to involve ways to earn yield and to qualify for confirmed airdrops with your TIA tokens. Welcome back to Dynamo DeFi. My name is Patrick. As a reminder, nothing in this video is financial advice. This video is educational about how to use DeFi. However, there are risks involved with cryptocurrency, and you should always do your own research before purchasing any crypto or using any crypto-related applications. Now let's get into the video. First, what exactly is Celestia? If you're watching this video and you've never heard of Celestia before, well, first I would encourage you to watch my full video overview of Celestia because that's going to go into much more detail than I'll go through in this video. But in brief, Celestia is a data availability layer for launching modular blockchains. And a modular blockchain is basically a custom-built blockchain that picks the best components that go into a blockchain for a specific purpose. So that would be a certain settlement layer, certain execution environment, certain data availability layer, etc. And Celestia makes that easier and makes it cheaper by providing data availability. Again, encourage you to watch my full overview of Celestia because this video is about Celestia DeFi, not a comprehensive overview. All right, so let's talk about how we can actually use our TIA tokens in DeFi. The most common way to use TIA in DeFi, and the one that I've covered on this channel before, is MilkyWay. MilkyWay is an application for liquid staking TIA. However, just a few days ago before I'm making this video, they actually launched a points program. And basically, with this program, they have a leaderboard for tracking your usage of MilkyWay. We'll go through exactly how you can earn those points in a second. And they're explicitly saying that this is going to be for an airdrop. They say that they're expecting at some point in 2024, they will do an airdrop of 10% of the total supply of their token to M-Points holders. So by doing this, you are qualifying for an airdrop. It just remains to be determined how much you'll get and exactly how much that airdrop will be worth. However, I would note, if you remember the Jito airdrop on the Solana network, that was extremely valuable, where many people got 5 figures, and that was a leading liquid staking solution for Solana. And while Celestia isn't as big as Solana, MilkyWay is the leading liquid staking solution for MilkyWay. And there's a second liquid staking solution for Celestia that we'll talk about later in the video. However, so I think this is something that I'm personally interested in farming. I've been using MilkyWay for a while. I'm using it even more heavily now since they launched the points program, because I want to accumulate some of those M points and I want to get the MilkyWay future airdrop. All right, so how exactly do you get the M points? Well, the first thing you can do is just by holding milkTia. milkTia is the liquid staking token that you get for staking your TIA, and each milkTia you hold accrues you 1 M point per day, and there's no minimum amount required, but the milkTia has to be on the Osmosis chain, which is where it was minted. And so if you want to stake with this, you just go to the stake TIA section. You'll see the amount of TIA you have in your wallet. This wallet, I only have a small amount, but you then select, for example, if I wanted to stake 0.3, I would click on stake, and just that simply, I'm going to be prompted to confirm the transaction, and I'll actually be able to stake the TIA directly in MilkyWay, and then I'll get milkTia in return. However, you can actually earn extra points if you actually then take that milkTia and you use it in DeFi. As of now, there are 5 applications that you can deploy the milkTia into. There's Osmosis, there's Mars Protocol, there's Margin, there's Levana, there's Demex, and there's Quasar Finance. And all of those are slightly different. You have Osmosis, which is the leading decentralized exchange in Cosmos, and it's the decentralized exchange that the Osmosis network that MilkyWay is on is built around. And so if you go on here, you can provide liquidity between milkTia and TIA, and you'll earn total APR, and then you'll also get 1.2 points per day for all of the milkTia that you have in that pool. The next protocol that you can deposit your milkTia onto is Mars Protocol. Mars Protocol is a money market on Osmosis. You can see they have a lot of leading Cosmos assets here, and one of those assets is milkTia. Now, unfortunately, you won't actually earn any yield on your milkTia in Mars, and in fact this pool is almost full as of the time I'm making this video, but it's not quite full. However, if you deposit your milkTia here, then you are maintaining 100% exposure to milkTia and earning those 1.2 M points per day. And truthfully, even though there's no yield, I personally prefer to lend out the milkTia through Mars protocol. And the reason is that this yield on osmosis is also pretty low. But in order to enter this pool, you'll have to swap half your milkTia to TIA. And so your rewards would ultimately actually be smaller than if you were just holding milkTia one-off and generating the 1.2 points from that. Another protocol you can use is margined protocol. This lets you provide liquidity to their squared TIA, perp leverage liquidity, and this is going to earn you points as well. The next protocol you can deposit your milkTia onto is Lavana, and Lavana is a leverage trading platform where you can also lend out funds as liquidity. And you can see here that they have a market for milkTia. However, note there are some risks involved here. If we click, for example, on the deposit section here, then we can actually see the risks, and your deposits here are being used by traders as counter collateral for their positions. In return, you receive LP or XLP tokens, which generate yield, which comes from fees paid by traders. And we'll be able to see the APRs on this page. However, note that these deposits are not risk-free. When traders win, counter collateral is removed from the liquidity pool and the LP or XLP token loses value. So basically, you are betting on traders losing with this yield, but if they win, then you risk the total principal amount you have actually going down. And you can see here, for example, you can also deposit your milkTia here, and this is going to earn you those 1.2 points per day. But just know the risks that I mentioned a second ago. Next up, we have DMEX. This allows you to lend your milkTia as well. And again, this one has base APY of 0%. So basically, you're lending out your milkTia with the hope of qualifying for those M points. DMEX is also a trading platform. And then finally, you have Quasar Finance. Quasar has a variety of vaults that you can deposit Cosmos tokens into. If we look here on some of their milkTia vaults, we can see, for example, they have something where you can provide liquidity on milkTia and TIA, and you're going to earn some APY. It's better than osmosis, right? You're looking at about 7% here, and then you're also going to qualify for those boosted points. Again, though, my hesitation with this is because this vault isn't purely milkTia, that you're not actually going to earn those full 1.2 M points per milkTia. If MilkyWay at some point decides to award M points for the entire position on these protocols, including the TIA, then that would change. However, to my best understanding as of now, they are only rewarding the points for the actual milkTia you have in your wallet. So for that reason, out of all these protocols, my preference is actually Mars protocol, at least until this deposit cap fills up. Additionally, I would note that MilkyWay has a Zealy quest, and they note here that in the future they may provide boosted rewards for people who participate in their Zealy quest. So if you've got some time on your hands, you can do that as well to boost your rewards. Additionally, another interesting Celestia DeFi application that I came across is Stride. Stride is another liquid staking platform in Cosmos. You can also liquid stake your TIA here. You're not only going to earn 13.53% APR, however, they also have an ongoing airdrop. You can see they're airdropping their STRD, Stride token, every day. And while those tokens are not unlocked for 6 months, based on the current rate of how much they're airdropping, it's actually pretty good. So there's about $53 million deposited in STIA, and they're airdropping about $226,000 per day. And I think that's pretty good, especially since it's guaranteed. If you want to learn more about DeFi strategies, airdrops, and how to make money in crypto, be sure to subscribe to my newsletter at dynamodefi.substack.com. I send out interesting trends, strategies, and on-chain stats every single week. And for more videos like this one, be sure to like and subscribe. Until next time, this is Dynamo DeFi.